ladies and gents and the rest. So dragon towers are gone, thank God, and we can start climbing finally again, right? So yeah, this week we have rocket tower, which is the key modifier. Clean fight, nothing. Adrenaline rush, nothing. So we're gonna be using YSERA. Performs extremely well, like super schmooper pooper well. Like everybody should play YSERA, and everybody will after this, right? After you watch this video, as always. In 2 days, we're gonna have collateral damage. That this deck will still be usable, but we might add Jaina and a Nubarak. We will see. But for today, let's take a look at YSERA. But this is pretty much we've used this deck previously. But this time it works super well. The only thing that I replaced, I used Quillbore instead of Spiders. Spiders are extremely good, but unfortunately, Siege Tower, we need to destruct towers. And for that, we will need Quillbore. We will need that more than we need Spiders. But if you want to use Spiders, go ahead. So what do we do here? Double YSERA with double YSERA talent, obviously, so we could have dragons. This 3 gold resistant Drake is extremely powerful. This is going to be a key unit, actually, in our deck. Eclipse allows us to kill 3 gold units for 2 gold. Eclipse saves us from spiders, because when they blow up, they kill a lot of units. They kill our poisoning whelps, which we can't afford. Off-slot bandits for cycling, and for getting extra gold. Prowler with double damage talent. We need that to send it the opposite way from our troll, right? We send troll one way, we send Prowler the other way, and that's pretty much the strategy all the time. And then we support them with our spells and units. Polymorph with extra gold talent. You can usually, not usually, but the exploding ship, you take exploding ship if it's a gold rush, if you have a lot of gold, or if it's piercing tower modifier. Because if it's a siege tower modifier, there's no point to use explosion talent, right? Because your tower attacks with AoE, and there's no point having this talent on polymorph. That's why I would use extra gold. Quillbore, like I said, to distract things and to remove bubble from Murlocs. I've seen a few Murlocs today. Not a lot, but anyway, the other talents are worse anyway. So, and obviously troll, which a lot of players hate, with a troll train talent, right? Just because it sometimes charges forward, and which makes it walk faster, right? That's pretty much it. I have some great games to show you. Let's take a look at those. All right, game number 1 is going to be versus Jaina. This is a exceptional performance by Jaina. Like this game is not going to be about how to play YSERA. This game is actually how to play Jaina. So let's take a look. 2. I'm going to be pausing things to explain what's going on if it's too fast, right? So we're dropping Drake to start cycling our YSERA units. This is 2 gold Moonfire for 2 gold Spiders. Spiders are extremely dangerous. By the way, if spiders make it to your core, they will damage your core because they attack they have a fast attack speed. And when they blow up, they will stun and they will poison as well. So try not to let them get to your core, even though they're 2 gold, but the tower cannot kill them. It's too slow. So it's going to miss the first hit. Be careful. Don't underestimate it. Okay, he dropped Jaina, and you see, he is right now, he didn't really get much, but he dropped Jaina and he used Deep Breath. He didn't kill anybody, because our Drake is resistant, and that's actually really good. So now our Drake is dead, but he spent a lot of gold on that. So now we're going to try to kill Jaina. You see what I'm doing? I am polymorphing spiders because they're super dangerous. I'm trying to kill them, and I'm doing it like an idiot. That's why they died. But yeah, I use Eclipse and I kill them. So I wasted 2 gold. Let's not. Let's remember that. You see what's happening on the screen. First of all, he is waiting until I do something. This is how you play as Jaina. You wait until your opponent does something, and then you react on that, because your goal is to just survive until overtime, and during overtime you're just gonna shit on your opponent with your spells. So this is why he is not in a rush. He's not trying to push me. He's just waiting. And we're doing total opposite. We need to damage his core as much as possible during, like, before overtime starts. So we're doing we're attacking him from both sides. You see, boom, boom, boom. He's dropping Jaina. We're going to try to put her slip, because, like, to prevent her, to stop her auto attacks pretty much. All right, boom. Now we're using 2 gold Eclipse, because we know a level 11 2 gold Moonfire kills Jaina. Level 11, okay. Now we put him in slip. Unfortunately, he understands that he needs to protect his tower. And now we're going to put this QB. No. We're not going to put Quillboard, because it's going to aggro the core, and the core will start attacking our tower as well, because the radius is very huge. Okay, so I'm polymorphing them. Because if I don't polymorph them and spawn whelps, they're gonna blow up and they're gonna kill my whelps. That way, they're just gonna die and they're not gonna trigger any effects. Okay, that's why I'm polymorphing, and then I drop my whelps. Okay, boom, boom, boom. And one of something is alive. Yeah. Unfortunately, he uses his deep breath, and he retakes the tower. So I'm just trying to keep him busy. And my troll made it to his core, and he will damage it a little bit. Not a lot, as you can see. During overtime, he can still beat my ass. And overtime starts. So technically, it's his time, but we're going to try to push as much as possible. At this point, we need to try to, yeah, I'm retaking the tower, but I need to cycle very quickly to the next Eclipse, because I need to kill his Jaina as soon as she comes out. And yeah, Jaina. There we go. Now we can kill Jaina. Boom. 3 gold Sunfire to kill Jaina. He is actually, like, I thought I wasn't gonna win, but see what I'm doing? We're distracting the core with Quillbore, and we're dropping the whelps to attack the core. And we polymorphing him, and everything died. Didn't work. But yeah, push. That's all we can do. I'm trying to put him in sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna try to cast spells as much as I can. 2. Well, I won accidentally, I guess, but this is how you play Jaina, and this is how you play YSERA. It was an equal skilled opponent with equal levels, and that's how it's done. So you can actually use his Jaina deck if you want. It's really good as well, but I think YSERA is still better. It's more flexible, and until overtime starts, you can actually do a lot of things as well, right? Next game is going to be versus a Lich King. On a small map. This is like the worst map for us, because the Ancient of War that is locked between the tower and the core is the pain in the ass to kill, and if we don't kill Ancient of War, we can't really do much, okay? So let's start the match. So I'm dropping Drake to start cycling the YSERA's units, right? Boom. Okay, watch what I'm doing. I'm killing 1 gold bandits, and I was trying to damage the core. I could have damaged the core if I reacted earlier, but I didn't. So he is dropping Arthas, but again, he just used his deep breath, but he didn't get any value. He damaged it, but it's going to survive because our Drake is resistant, right? So we're dropping the troll, and his Arthas is gonna start getting destroyed by my Drake. By the way, he is dropping bats. So for those who don't know, bats are a really good counter for the troll, and a really good counter for flying units as well. But obviously they die right away as soon as they get to the core. But they are really good counter for trolls, for those spiders and bats, for those who are looking for that answer. Okay, my troll actually, look, my Drake turned, and that's why it survives. It kills the bats and survives. It was an accident, I guess, but yeah, this is what happened. So he spawned Ancient of War, and look how I'm going to deal with that. I'm waiting until this Prowler dies. And then I'm going to show you how to kill Ancient of War with and not be attacked by this tower. Okay, so the Prowler is dead. Now I'm dropping Quillbore. Watch, I'm dropping it this right here where the like a little bit above the Ancient of War. So now I can drop my whelps below Ancient of War, and they're not gonna get hit by the tower because the tower is hitting the Quillbore. So look at the radius. I'm polymorphing, trying to kill his Ancient of War ASAP. Da 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 da. So I hope you understand how it's done, so you can do it yourself. So during the siege tower, you can actually kill Ancient of War like that. You distract it with Quillbore, and on the other side from the Ancient of War, you deploy your whelps. Unfortunately, I had to spend 3 gold Eclipse to kill 2 gold farmer. So he's splitting the bets. I'm putting him to sleep. Yeah, just trying to hold this squishes to take the tower. Okay, I cycle really quickly and I kill these spiders. Don't forget, we need to kill spiders somewhere far away from us as far as possible. I'm polymorphing everything, and I'm hoping that my tower is gonna finish constructing, and it does. And we drop in the Drake, and the Drake is gonna destroy everything. Yeah. By the way, this is what you're looking at. The Lich King is the deck that everybody's playing right now with this Siege Tower modifier as well. So if you want the Lich King, you can actually take a look at this game one more time and assemble the deck. Yeah, I'm waiting until they all gather together, bandits and the spiders, and then I'm gonna kill them with my Pyoink, like that. My Drake made it to the core, but which doesn't happen often. At this point, we just need to survive. We're already winning. I should have used this Eclipse on his core. But okay, you see, I killed spiders with whelps, and whelps died, and they poisoned the tower, and they stunned everybody, so it's pretty shit. Alright. Dropping the Drake on the left side, it's gonna kill all the flying units, and well, hopefully it's gonna get to the tower, but I think it's gonna be too late by the time it gets to the tower. Yeah. So the only problem with the Lich King is that my Drake is extremely slow when it's inside of his aura. So see, I'm just dropping things on the left side just to keep him away from my core. And this is how you play versus high-level Lich Kings. Next game is Malfurion, which is in my opinion, the worst thing to have. Because Malfurion, if you don't damage his core enough during the match, when the overtime starts, he just keeps cycling Malfurions, and they will reapply the seeds on the core, and you will never be able to hit the core like at all. It's going to be impossible. So if he makes it to overtime and you both have equal amount of HP on your cores, you will probably lose the game because Malfurions have spells Blizzard or Deep Breath. That's why we need to kill Malfurion before, or we need to damage his core significantly before overtime. Okay, here's what's going to happen. And again, Malfurion, the second problem with Malfurion is that when he drops Ancient of War, if you don't kill Ancient of War in one attempt, it's going to regenerate. And that's the worst thing in the world, all right? I hate Malfurions, and I think I decide to go, yeah, I kill this bandits just in case, just to start a cycle. And yeah, he drops Ancient of War right away, because he knows, I mean, he understands how to play. I'm starting my normal routine. I always drop Drake this way. Now we're dropping the Troll and the Drake, but again, he is going to summon Malfurion, and he will apply seeds on his core. So yeah, I mean, he's not afraid of these trolls, and by the time the core seeds are removed, the troll is gonna die. So okay, drop in the Prowler, and our Prowler. Remember, I showed you how to use QB and whelps. Our Prowler is going to be tanking the Ancient of War instead of Quillbore right now, and we're going to drop the whelps behind the Ancient of War. Watch how I'm gonna do it so they don't get hit by the tower. Watch. So the troll, the prowler starts tanking, and this is how we drop the whelp. So we see where the AoE hits like this. Boom, you see the circle, and we drop it behind. Now watch, we're going to kill everything here. Okay, here's a. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. Here's what I'm doing. Right now, I'm preparing the sleep. I'm waiting for the next Malfurion to spawn. Because as soon as he spawned, if you put him asleep very quickly, he will not apply seeds on the core. And that's exactly what we need to do. This is how, like, this is why I'm preparing the sleep. Don't sleep anything else. Just wait until new Malfurion shows up. Okay? And he drops new Malfurion, we put him asleep, and nobody's gonna damage this Malfurion. That's why he's gonna be asleep for 8 seconds. And we're going to damage his core. Okay? 2/2. Prowlers work really well versus Malfurions, but yeah. Drop in a new one. We have a slip, by the way. Preparing the new slip. Exact same way. All right. Well, I guess that's it. This is how to play versus Malfurions. And yeah, there's going to be a game where I didn't do the job and he survived until overtime, and I'll show you what's going to happen. This guy actually beat my ass one game ago, but I'm not going to show you my losses, right? Because I want you to think that I'm cool and undefeated. So the reason why I lost is because I didn't kill Ancient of War on time. So that's why this time I will decide to go left, or to use all the units to go left to kill his Ancient of War as soon as possible, and then start thinking how to beat him. And here's the mistake that I'm going to make. I'm going to show you. Okay, by the way, I react on that quickly, and thank God. Boom, I get rid of spiders and I damage the core for 2 gold. That is how you, like, this is ideal start for us as YSERA. I'm waiting until this troll is far away, so in case he wants to execute or something, my Drake is going to be further. Plus, my Drake is faster usually, and I decide not to send my Drake with this troll. I decide to protect my core from this prowler, because I'm going to drop the bandits, and yeah. See what he was trying to do? He was trying... Oh, he cast execute. He was trying to distract my core with Quillbore and just attack it with Prowler. Maybe it was his mistake. I can't really tell you right now, but yeah, this is what we're doing. We're distracting the tower like this with QB, and we're going to try to take the tower. So, yeah, he dropped spiders, I believe. Okay, so now here, watch. I'm going to polymorph. I should have put him in sleep. I should have put him to sleep, but I polymorphed. Obviously, we take the tower, but now my troll is coming to his core, and he is going to drop what? Exactly. He's going to drop Doomhammer, and Doomhammer easily takes the troll, and the troll will be helpless. I'm going to try to put him to sleep, but I totally forgot that he cannot be crowd controlled like that. Yeah, you can only polymorph him. So he will take out troll. We still damage his core a little bit, and he will take out troll, but we don't care about this troll because it's very slow and it's gonna die before it gets anywhere. So we don't care. But next time, you should have, and if you're in this situation, you should have polymorph ready. Like, you see this right now, this my new troll. I have polymorph. See, I'm preparing polymorph, waiting until he drops. There we go. Bam. That's it. Now our troll will damage his core. And this is, again, this is very, very good performance. That's how you should do it. Try to always have polymorph to protect your troll, and you're gonna win the game like that. Okay. And try, not saying it's gonna work every single time, but if somebody drops Ancient of War on a small map versus you, try to use all your units and go to the line where the Ancient of War is to kill it as soon as possible, because if Ancient of War is alive, YSERA cannot do much. All you can do is just drop Prowler, Quillbore, Bandits, and a Troll. And that's all you can do. Without any spells, they're gonna die like that, right? So Ancient of War must die ASAP. Now, I'm gonna show you one more game versus Malfurion. Yeah. Same map, but different Malfurion. We start cycling, we're doing everything right, kind of, because we don't have anything else to drop. I decide to go left, because I know that Ancient of War is going to be dropped on the left side. I'm destructing the tower right away, and I'm preparing to take his tower with, look at what I have. I have Prowler, I have Drake, and I'm about to kill his spiders, so everything is going amazing. Amazing. And I'm going to take the tower. And now he can't really spawn the Ancient of War, because it's going to die almost right away, right? It's going to go to my Drake and a Prowler. And again, Drake survives it because Drake is resistant, right? I couldn't put him asleep on time. Oh, by the way, yeah, he dropped Ancient of War on the other side. And yeah, we're going to put it to sleep like that. We're going to polymorph it, and we're going to kill it like this with whelps. So we're doing really, really well. This is really, really good. This is high-level Malfurion, so it was a very, very good performance. But that's not the end, right? I'm trying to take this tower back. Yeah, trying to protect to protect this tower. I shouldn't have dropped this Quillbore, and this is the mistake that I made, because my Quillbore would have died anyway. Because the tower was too low. The HP on the tower was too low, and my Quillbore wouldn't be enough anyway. So yeah, he drops a new Ancient of War, and this is when everything is gonna start changing. Like I told you, we can't really do much to him now, because he's gonna keep cycling Malfurions, and his core will always be protected. However, he can do a lot of damage to us, and he will have enough time to do more damage to our core than we did to his. Yeah. So try to do your best before overtime starts. Yeah. One spider made it to the core, and yeah, and it will do a lot of damage. It takes, I believe, it takes 3 hits to kill spider with the siege tower, and it will do so much damage. And if there's 3 of them, it's gonna be even worse. And as you can see, yeah, that is how not to play versus Malfurion. There was a lot of little things that happened. I made mistakes. He played well. But yeah, Malfurion is the only problem, like I said, because he is the best protector for the Ancient of War. And yeah, so yeah, like I said, when the modifiers change, if there are any new decks or adjustments to this one, I will let you know. But so far, for Siege Tower, you should be set at least for the next 2 days, but probably for more. That's all.